I'm here today because I'm a member of the Network Forum, and we felt it important to raise the profile for the networks and to start beginning some sort of process around community planning. And I felt it very useful today that people talked about building relationships and equality and inclusiveness, and I think that's all the things that the networks represent, and that's what we would like to see happen in the future, is for better working relationships and all the agencies to come together and not to exclude the community sector.
Okay, well, I think it is a very important stage of the community development planning, and that we actually need to work together to ensure that the community planning is a benefit to the communities, not a hindrance to the communities. Unfortunately, like a neighbourhood renewal and others have been a plague in some areas, and actually has destroyed some of the good work that actually has been done in the past. So it's an opportunity here of coming together to support councils, for councils to support the neighbourhoods, and for councils to actually to engage in a realistic manner. And I think it is important that everybody comes to the table with their budgets on the table for general discussion and decision making.
I think it was a very enjoyable day. I think it was a very engaging day. It was great to see a wide range of the community sector from across Northern Ireland who really could have asked questions for most of the afternoon on the issues. I think the community sector has a big role to play here. I know within local government we have issues in terms of pulling together the various councils together. But the community sector needs to look at how it is preparing itself for engaging community planning, especially in large geographical areas which they are not used to. Places that they have no direct relationship for at the moment will actually become their community partners in the future. That's the thing we need to look at in the future.
Particularly important point today was that we brought together people from not only the community development sector but also local councils and departments, and people came from all across the region. With the kind of common purpose of finding out as much as we can about community planning and what the ideas are, what the Department of Environment's thinking on it is, but also like finding out how we can have our say, how we can have an input to it, how we can begin to shape it. And I think people are leaving with a determination that we need to start that process sooner rather than later. And hopefully that's what we'll be able to do from here on.
Great. And what will be the next steps from here?
I think the next steps are that we need to be lobbying the Department of Environment in particular to ensure that they fulfil their commitment to implementing a number of, or supporting the development of a number of pilot community plans, and that they put some resources into that. They're requiring the new councils to cluster in their new boundaries, and that's grand, but they need to give them some resources then so that they can begin to develop pilot community plans. And the advantage of that for all of us will be we'll be able to set the standards, set the framework, work out the processes before we go live, as it were. So I think we all need to be focusing on how we persuade the department to do that and do it well.